my full name is Brian the Lion.
All right, let's see what we get. All is done. Thanks. Thanks.
Hey, we finally got to see Ghost Council. Yep, close.
All right, where's this window? This is what I'm talking about.
Yep.
There we go.
All right.
I don't want to minimize things.
Okay, we got Savage Twister. We got All Is Dust. We got Nameless Inversion. We got Wayfarer's Bauble.
All right.
So normally I would hate to take a gold card, but Savage Twister might be okay.
Savage Twister is insane.
Yeah.
And splashes off green, could put us into a green-red deck, and put us into a 5-color deck. And I think that's where I want to pick here.
Okay.
I like the Twister. All Is Dust is at 7, expensive. This
Twister
because you can
does...
cast it as soon as really turn 4 doing 2 to everything,
Yep.
or better. It just gets better past that point.
Yep. And you can
Nameless
also
Inversion would also be a consideration.
in red green you can engineer a scenario where one of your things survives.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think this is the pick. So we're gonna go Savage Twister. And this is a great card.
Yeah. There's also a... so I see Guildmage, which is fine even if we're only green, not white at all.
Yep.
I see Narcolepsy, which is a fine removal spell. The other thing I would consider would be Fiery Fall. It makes it a lot more likely that we can play the Twister. It's another removal spell.
So I like those other 2 cards. I think Guildmage is crazy good. The fact that you can make a guy for 4, like...
It makes combat really hard, but it also makes them just
team.
sitting back grinding.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. I think...
I think it's an easy Guildmage. I mean, like, these are good, but, like, I think this is... If they don't answer this, they... Alright. So I'm not seeing anything that stands out to me. So
Nope.
we could go with, like, a value Rot Farm and just as a bounce land.
Yeah, I mean, we're only on pick 3, so we don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, because
There's
I don't...
nothing else that's even drawing me into, like, an archetype here.
I mean,
This is
Dragon
okay.
Soul Knight could draw us into 5-color, is the only thing I'm seeing.
I would never pick this card right now.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, you're saying that there's nothing that's... Sorry, I guess that's not drawing me into an archetype. I'm saying that it's a card that goes with our stuff.
Okay.
There's a Gorehorn still here. And a Fire Slinger as well.
So it looks like that deck might be open.
Mhm. We could have already had 2 Thieves of Hope again if we just wanted to keep spamming the spirits.
Yeah. Let's take the Minotaurs.
Sure. Fiery Fall is great. There's still bounce lands going around.
Yeah. I'm still gonna see what else if there's anything.
Yeah.
I like the Fiery Fall.
Yep.
It looks like we might be going into some sort of
Yeah.
here. Want to see like rampant growth and some other stuff.
Look at that curve. 2, 4, 6, X. Land. How's chat feels going so far? Not as good as last time, I know that for sure.
Well, I do feel like the 5-color deck is you're less picking archetype cards, you're just picking more good stuff.
Sure.
So, and then there's some cards you get rewarded with, like some of the sunbursts and whatnot.
Savage Twister with a 5/5 Gorehorn Minotaur on it seems savage.
It does seem very good. Oh, come on, picks.
Maybe we should have restarted the holding thing when the...
Probably.
With the 2-account freakout. Crusher could be a thing for us. If
Another
we're doing
thief.
a ramp.
Triple
Yeah, we
thief.
could have had a 3rd Thief again.
In the first pack.
The first pack. I think it's too late to jump. There's, if we're seriously considering 5-color, there's the Skyreach Manta. Which even if you only hit it for like 3 or 4 is okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what, I guess Crusher or Skyreach, man?
That's what the 2 that I'm in between.
We're not seeing any green after seeing the Guild Mage. Not even seeing tokens.
Yeah.
The equipment deck looks open.
I hate that deck. I mean, I'm sure it's a fine deck, but...
Try this.
Tribal Flames, sure. Unless we think we're the Bloodthirster, in which case it's Goblin Fireslinger.
I think we're just going to play the Minotaurs of Valley.
Sure.
Either a Hill Giant or if we happen to get in there.
Yeah, let's roll with it.
I think this is good.
Sure. Yeah, I'd say either that. Yep.
I think we'd rather have this right now.
Yep. Or another Crusher, but I don't think we want.
I think we'd rather have this.
Yep, sure.
And maybe those Skyreach Mantas will come back.
I think people don't value the Spirit deck, yeah.
Yeah.
That is what I'm getting from here. Sideboard the... Yeah, or hate that, I guess.
I think this is okay.
We need some more ramp. We can play most things that we open, I think. My voice is already starting to fail me. That's a good sign.
At 2 o'clock, 2:30?
At 2:30, yeah. That just means I'll talk less. That'll probably up our win percentage significantly.
I'm gonna grab this.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any good equipment that we'd really want to make sure we can have access to.
Right.
Do it. Oh. Maybe we end up red white equipment.
Seems to be what's open.
Ugh.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I don't want to gotta do that. We have no equipment for that deck yet.
No.
I suppose that's the less, you just need... I don't know, man. I don't know how to make that deck.
Spell Skype. I'm pretty sure that's going to be 10 tickets.
Okay.
Do you want to just go to Firefox?
Just,
Control F.
Spell Skype is 17.
Yeah, so we're going to take the Spell Skype.
Okay. Yeah, I mean...
Potentially playable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not bad in the equipment deck.
Wait, what? How is that not bad in the equipment deck?
It can attack. It's not a defender. It's a 2-drop.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we put a Darksteel Axe on that on turn 3, and we have a 2/4 on turn 3.
Now you're thinking.
That 2-for-1 dust. That's insane.
What are you talking about? 2-for-1 dust.
Well, because we'd have both. Never mind. Lodestone. Lodestone might not be bad, even if you're not playing artifacts. It's just the biggest, baddest Mamma Jamma. But Blood Ogre is also really good.
Yeah, so I probably don't take Lodestone. Yeah, I think this is the pick. Fits most of what we're doing here.
What'd you grab?
Blood Ogre.
Okay, sure.
It's a shame we missed those 2 Fire Slingers. If that was where we go.
There's one.
Mutagenic Growth, Copper Carapace. Hopefully that wheels.
Yeah.
Don't want to play that. Yeah.
Old Rusty the Relic. So, yeah, are we out of green? Sort of?
That can be played. We can potentially splash that. So really, this is kind of where we are. We could play this potentially. We'll see.
Does Tribal Flame stick if we only have 2?
Probably. 2 for
still,
2 is
yeah,
fine.
still a shock. Okay. Well, if we're in the equip... Oh, wow. This is a tough pick.
I like this too.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say either... Yeah.
Are we on... or not?
Yeah, no, let's take it. We already have 1 Fire Slinger. Yeah, that could
The
go
Minotaurs.
away.
And I think we have enough. We can... If we're going to build into this, I think we can... Is there anything? No, not really. Okay. You can just talk to chat too.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt you. But,
we just
okay.
talk.
Well, yeah. So, Denialis is saying that LSV rated Spellskite really high, and I think it's even, unless we're super aggressive, we'll probably play it. Yeah, I've just seen that nameless inversion with the 4 thieves.
Well, it came from that direction. I don't know. Well, somebody's taking spirits somewhere, but because none of the thieves came back.
Yeah, I guess. Oh well, I don't feel too bad for not drafting the same deck twice in a row when we're streaming and trying to entertain people. But
well, yeah.
And I don't know that we could. Wow, that's nice.
Maybe this comes back.
Yeah, yeah. An Apostle's Blessing wouldn't be that bad in this deck either.
I'm gonna move this to the board for now, though.
Which Savage Twister?
Savage Twister.
Yeah.
No.
Mighty Leap, maybe? I mean, you Mighty Leap, Gorehorn, that's 7 damage, and that's not Magical Christmas, I don't think.
Gutshot turns on Bloodthirst for free.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
Gutshot.
it turns it on for a card, which I don't. I mean, would you play 1? You know,
What's the
0 mana target Gorehorn Minotaur gets 2+1/+1 counters on it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got the Swiftblade if we think we're that deck, or the Carapace.
This might wheel, and I feel like...
I think we need the Carapace here. Or Grasp for the sideboard. Or Otherworldly Journey.
We have one of those already.
Oh, do we? Okay. Yeah. So I think Corvus is asking how do you play around spirits, and I mean things have to go right for that deck to fire. Like if you don't, like the game has to go pretty late for it to be consistently being able to do the entire
we don't
chain.
have any like bolts or burst lightning.
Nope, we don't. Bloodshot Training's great with 2 Copper Carapaces.
Yep. You can turn this on for white.
Yeah, sure. No, that's fine. Bounty. Sideboard tech against us. Yeah, alright, I'm glad we didn't take that leap. That was the one pick that I feel like we really disagreed on, and we got it back. So apparently I was wrong.
10 creatures. Inexorable Tide is a very bad pack.
Yeah, it really is. I see Brute Force. I mean, if we don't have the bolts, we can get damage through somehow.
Yeah.
Or else we aren't really in a position to splash Wrecking Ball.
He's better than Mighty Leap for right now. We'll see. We're going to have to do some building.
Yeah. I think... okay. Yeah, we'll build. I think Mighty Leap is better than Goblin Warpaint.
I took the Brute Force because of we have a first striker, we have this that double strikes, we have this that double strikes.
Yeah, there's the other card we didn't have in our Spirit deck, the Hikari, which is an uncommon, so you can't just rely on it. But
so tapper or double striker. I feel like we're set up to use the double striker.
I think our deck is going to have to go for just unfair stuff and hope they don't have removal.
Yep. We just have the fade.
Which this is not our type of deck, but yeah, removal would be my number one priority.
We can play this.
That's great. Like that with any of the double strikers, that's insane. Sweet. Yeah, 5/4 flyer when it's attacking. Seems good. Otherworldly Journey is a bit awkward with Bloodthirst sometimes.
Yeah. Man,
another Fiery Fall. Oh, jeez.
I like the tapper here.
I like the Fiery.
Why?
It's more removal.
At 6.
At 6. But it also fixes... It gets us to double white faster. For the Sky Hunters. I think they're both good. Soul Eater just... I mean, I guess Soul Eater gets things out of the way. Yeah, sure. Alright. Now that we could have had our 4th FIFA build.
Man.
Yeah. Kite Sail might not be bad.
Weak pack.
Yeah, well... Some people. I don't think... Maybe there's nobody playing Spirits.
Someone is, because none of them wield, so
yeah,
someone
but
to our left is.
Yeah.
Actually, Spellskite could be good in our deck. I mean, like, if we're worried about dodge and removal, like...
Yeah, that's a very good point. Excellent idea.
I'm not happy if we have to run Kite Sail.
I'm not... Yeah.
Hopefully we get a couple more to flush things out here.
Yeah, I would have loved another Fire Slinger. But I don't think we knew we were in that deck at the time.
No.
I think we were trying to get into a deck.
I guess one thing's interesting is, like, you know, between... If a Gohorn Minotaur and Fire Slinger's in the pack, like, which one sends a signal better or worse?
I think you have to take the Minotaur there, because other decks want Minotaur, whereas...
Right.
What do you... I mean, I still like Fiery here, but you don't appear to like Fiery at all.
No, I think it's right.
Okay. Yeah. Could be okay in the aggro mirror. Copper Carrot.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's fine as is.
I mean, I'm just not. Combust for the sideboard, or Axe the Shrivel.
I don't think Shrivel's that good against it.
Hits the Sky Hunters.
1, 2, yeah.
But I think Combust is just good enough that.
It hits them for a turn too. Like if we hopefully we have equipment.
Yep.
This would be interesting.
This will definitely be interesting. I'm not as happy with this one as I was about our last one, but I don't know if we're actually praying for more equipments, are we? Like, I feel
I
like...
would like one to turn off to get rid of
Just get rid of the kite sail. I just don't know how many you want in a deck. Like, 3 seems like the maximum for me. But I don't know. My brain isn't good at building this kind of deck.
I think we want
No Roll Tide. I said, no Roll Tide.
That card's awesome in the right deck, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I wish that deck would be open. I was so excited when I heard everybody badmouth it, because I think it's actually a pretty good deck. Oh. So. Sure. This deck is interesting. We should probably... Let's put in Spellskite. Because it has... I mean, it kind of almost looks like a combo deck almost, where we're just trying to suit up a guy and beat face with it. We're sitting at 16 creatures. Do we want the Flare Husk over the Kite Sail? I
like Flare Husk better than
Kite Sail, but I like the... Yeah.
But I feel like this is better.
Mearsmith might... Yeah.
We're going to have to build this out a little bit. But
Yep,
we have a fair number of artifacts here.
Yep. Axe. Well, probably Axe the Gnarlid pack, I would think. Nobody's in the Sacrifice deck. Court Homunculus with a Copper Carapace isn't... But I don't think that's... Like, I think that there's a few ways we could build this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Easy kills.
So this doesn't do much. It's a bear that can pump your team, which we are not going wide. So I think
right, it's a hard to cast bear. I would rather have something besides that. Let's put Court Homunculus off to the side as well.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I like Mighty Leap over Brute Force, to be honest.
I think the 2 mana is...
The 2 mana is a consideration, but like Mighty Leap can finish off a game.
I don't know how I feel about Raise the Alarm.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay with Noblest, but that's really the only reward that we have for going wide. I guess it's okay with Copper Carapace. It makes
some 3/1s, but we're generally want to be equipping up something else. Blood Ogre, Skirmisher, Trainee, Fiery Fall. So we still need 5 cuts from here.
Yeah, so right do you want me to keep talking about this, or can I talk to chat? So right corner is talking about equipment decks like to pick up the living weapons because they provide an equipment and a creature at once, and I think he's right in that. I'm just not sure. Like I'm not sure if a 1/1 creature that then turns into a +1/+1 counter is good enough. However, we have but it might have been because it not only is it +1/+1, but it turns on Sky Hunter. It gets a lot better. Like 2/2 double strike is a lot better than 1/1 double strike. So that might have been the right call. I can't remember what we picked over it.
We took a second Shikari.
Okay. Yeah. So we've axed. Okay. Chad is suggesting that we take out the Journey, the Fiery Fall, and Warpaint, which I don't.
I took out Warpaint.
Oh, yeah, Warpaint's already gone.
You could do like both Fiery Falls or just one?
I would not take out both, but maybe. I mean, maybe we're just trying to go that fast. We do have an arrest. Let's at least take out one.
Like it's gonna be. I feel like if we're basic land cycling, we're losing. Like we're
good,
aggressive.
Good call. I hate to lose to that kind of stuff.
Well, I know, but this could be a 16 land deck. I mean, most half of our deck
Mhm.
is 1 and 2.
Yeah. We do have white, white, and red, red.
I understand.
But we do also have a lot of artifacts that can, that we can just play no matter what our mana is.
And
Is
getting
Mearsmith
flooded's
good
really bad.
in our deck? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things that activate it.
We have 8 things, right? So we have
So
1,
fifth
and,
of our
1 and
cards.
5
Yeah.
activates it to get a 1/1, which is good with equipment.
Equipment.
We have
Yep.
it
Yeah.
out.
No. I'm sold. All right, and I'll be right back.
All right.
Need water or anything?
All right. Let's run it. Yeah, so I was just looking at the homunculus, and I saw the chat comment about homunculus over Mearsmith, and I actually think that might be right. Like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 8 artifacts, so like odds are decent that this will be a 2/2, which our deck wants 1 mana 2/2s. And I do think the spell guide is good. I cut the journey and kept the blessing since the effect is somewhat similar to dodging some removal. And we also have the spell guide, so we kind of have a couple ways to dodge removal, which I like. Actually, I wish we would have got maybe a second one of these, although I don't know if it would have been good or not. But I know in Mirrodin it was awesome. And this could be the type of deck where it is very good, but we'll see. I see the point about the homunculus being. Yeah, we'll do that. I see both.
Just gonna see if it's too loud for chat, and then just want to get some airflow for here.
Yeah. What is that, a fan?
It's a fan, yeah. I'm gonna turn the humidifier off. Alright. Chat, can you let us know if that fan's too loud? Okay, so Stop for Chill is arguing for the Selesnya dude.
I saw his comment. I'm looking at what we would cut.
Yeah.
The trainee's okay in our deck, but he's not great.
I think he's pretty great in our deck.
He's great with Carapace if you get it equipped.
Yeah, even if you brute force him once, it turns a brute force into a super shock.
What we've cut for Selesnya Guildmage.
But so stop. We can't actually activate the green.
No.
So he says if you flood on equipment and you need to put the... Oh, so you're just saying just suit up the guildmate.
Well, and I mean, you can pump your team.
Sure.
I guess I actually think this is a somewhat difficult build considering what we have here. But
No, Noblesse also rewards the Mirror Smith.
It does. Yeah, and I mean, this being a 2/2 might get us a couple damage in, but it gets outclassed so quick.
Yeah. I mean, it is a nice start of activation that we can make combat a little bit harder for them. But I feel like if we aren't just, like, way bigger than our opponents through, like, equipment, or if we're not being sneaky, and, like, getting around them with flying, I think we're...
I think what we're hoping to do is get in for some damage early, and then finish here, or with an equipped skirmisher, or duelist, or whatever.
I don't know if Glinthawk is a dead card, because you can activate it for white.
That's right. The thing about Glinthawk is you can just pay white and you get a 2/2 flyer, which sometimes you just need a little bit. You can pay white and equip a Carapace and make it a 4/4, which some decks...
That would cost 4 mana every turn.
It does, but when you... I mean, if
yeah.
you flood out, or if you're drawing off the top... Like, I like Glinthawk.
Yeah, and I think Stop is going to go in the place I was thinking is if we could put the fire back in and splash a green, but I don't really like that line because we have the Noblesse, we have the Sky Hunters, and we have the Gorehorn Minotaurs. I don't know if that's where you're going with that, but
this is interesting.
Yeah, I do think that there's a more controlling combo deck that we could have in here. Which would include the Guild Mage and the 2 Fiery Falls, splash, so like maybe 2 Forests, and then kind of look to grind more. But I don't know if that's a better build than this.
Yeah, I don't know.
This deck can steal some games because we also have the Soul Eaters for if we're going for a more control-y build.